Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the 204 or 304. Since it's initially a 204 but already have a 304 appearance and also the engine of the 304, let's call it the 304 from now on. So what I want to do today is to address the bad shifting of the gear, because I think since they replaced the engine and the transmission shares the same block, I think they put the wrong cover on the transmission. And if the cover on the transmission is not the right one, it will make the shifting very bad. So as you can see, I already have here my Peugeot hat, and I already added a microphone since I have all those background noises. So let's get started. Okay, I hope the angle is good. I'm just going to take out this linkage and remove this linkage as well. There is a method to remove this head. You can take a open wrench and just pry it out, but I think it will go out easily. It hurt me a little bit, but okay. And this one, I will remove it when I remove the cover. It is held by 4 bolts and I need to use an 11mm socket. Some silicone. Need an extension. Okay. I think I removed this lever from the steering side. Pull. Okay. Okay. Now look what happened when the linkage is not correct and the cover is not correct. I will show you in a second. Let me first remove the cover. Silicone. 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 And last bolt. I think it's already out. Yes. Okay. By the RTV or the silicone they put here, I can already notice the problem, and I will put an image on the screen right now while I'm speaking. This is a BB8 transmission, and it have this little triangle in addition to that rectangle. We need a new cover. We need another cover that fits this transmission. Okay, so this was a 10 minutes job. It wasn't that hard. Okay, let me see if I can show you around. Okay, so after you saw the internal of the shifting mechanism, now you can see the cover. We have a left-right movement and we have an up-down movement, and together they shift the gears. So now I want to show you what happened when you put the wrong cover and you shift gears. So this linkage is twisted. it's deformed because it has been force applied on it. It doesn't have the right angles, so it made the possible angle it could while disforming. Okay, so now zooming out a little bit, this is the mechanism. As you can see, they had a seal, but the seal is torn and it's not completely on the right size and shape of the transmission housing, but I think it is enough for today. I need to order the right one, need to Google it a little bit, do some research and order the right one, and also measure the length of the linkage I need, because oh, okay, now I see something else. The cover is broken. That's why they used so much silicone, I think. Maybe it's not the... How they made it happen? So what I started to say is, since the shifting lever on the 305 was on the floor, and here it's on the steering, so I needed to also measure the length of a new linkage, so it will be right for what I'm doing next, to the right cover I will put on. Because it's not enough to have the right cover, you also need to have the right length on the linkage. But I think it's enough for today, so let's close everything. I will just thread the bolts a little bit inside so I won't lose them while I'm waiting for the parts to arrive. Just a small update. Even though I ended up the video, I went to my storage and I have a little story. So the same thing happened to me with my own 204 convertible 2 years ago. This is what was on the gearbox, but it also had a engine and gearbox replacement during the years. So this is a first model of 204 gearbox cover, and as you can see, it's the same. Later on, this lever was straight. It was like this, and then the angle was different. So what I did, I replaced the old cover with the right one, and then all of a sudden all the shifting problems disappeared. And for this one I needed to realize what is the right cover for the BB8 transmission.